Wait till I'm live. There you go. Hello there, YouTube, and hello there, Twitch. Today, we are continuing our Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. I am late to stream. It is 6 in the afternoon, or 6 p.m. now. I want to say afternoon. But yeah, hey, I don't know what happened. I fell asleep for 12 hours straight. I can admit that I knocked out at 6, so if I woke up at 12 or maybe 3, and then I was be like, oh man, a little bit of late stream. No, I went to sleep for 12 hours straight, so something went wrong with me. But I'm okay. When I woke up at 6, I was like, ah, shit. There was a debate on many things on what the fuck I was gonna do. As in, do I cancel stream, do it on Sunday? Do I do a stream, do it for like an hour? Do I do a stream, do 3 hours? It was a whole thing. I think this is just going to be a short stream, honestly speaking. But I don't know what that can entail overall. For how short a stream could be, in quotes. But who knows? If it's like super critically short, I'll do a Sunday stream where it's like we can like piece the both parts together and then we'll just upload the VOD on YouTube then. But if not, it's fine. Oh boy. Alright. Let's get started though. Continue. We're going straight in. Yes, we got the Clover ending last time. I just remembered about that. Now we're on this phase. Yeah. Okay, I remember. I'm starting to remember everything. Yeah, so we have the other endings unlocked, but like, we're gonna jump back to those once we have everything out the way. The song is going crazy. Alright, guess enter room 1. God, we had a puzzle right away. Okay, we need a code for this, but I don't have anything yet. Same with this. Damn, it's locked. I think this panel here is what unlocks it, but nothing happens when I push the buttons. Is that a keyhole on top of there? Probably need a key or something. Okay, so we need a key for that. Oh, let me grab my piece of papers. Schrodinger's cat. Oh no. Is this the paper? It is the paper. Alright, so far, just the arrows. A triangle, but then like kind of like a diamond. Not a diamond, but like an arrow-esque thing, and then like a longer triangle. An obtuse triangle, one may say. And then another arrow-like shape thing going down. Whoa, that was a weird one. Okay. Alright, I drew them. The book on top of the desk. Let me see here. It's called... How the hell do you pronounce this? Schrodinger's cat. There's a kitty on the cover. Isn't that just precious? Alright. Whoops, there it goes. Still can't help talking like a cat when I talk about a cat. Let's see what's in here. Looks like all sorts of sciencey stuff. I have no idea what any of this means. I don't think this is part of any kind of puzzle, so I'm just gonna leave it here. Okay. What's this thing? Desk, huh? It looks like the top is made of glass. What's the deal with the drawer, though? Oh. There's nothing sticking out from the desk, but there's nothing in it. On the top of the desk is made of glass. I should be able to see something, anything in the drawer. Okay. I think it's a stain, a triangle, a leaf, thing, a leaf thing, another triangle. What's that thing on the right? It looks like the silhouette of a fox. Oh yeah, I can see it. Alright, what's this? The human silhouette drawn in white on the bed. Here where the left knee would be had been ripped out. I wonder if I need something. Excuse me. I literally kid you not that I woke up just like moments ago. Oh, I put it on top of the thing. Oh well, I don't think she'll mind if I go in. Sigma, what are you doing here? Just thought I'd come check up on you. Oh well, I haven't found anything interesting. Well, I have to check. Damn, another one. What do you mean another one? Saw one of these silhouettes earlier. It had a torn part too, though it was a different part. Why am I having a moment? The area around the left forearm has been torn. Do you think that's a clue to some sort? I don't know. There's something on top of the desk. It's a little piece of metal. Check it. Nothing here. I've never seen a drawer like this before. It's so flat. True, but it's probably handy for examining things. How do you figure that? Well, look at the table. The top's made of glass, right? If you put something in the drawer and close it, you could see through the glass. That's right. What do you mean, too? Do you see something like this in the other room? Yeah, just like this, symbols on the wall, wall, desk, everything. Really? What could they mean? I don't know, but I'm gonna draw that too. On my handy dandy piece of paper to the left. Done. It's just lines. Alright. This is the only item we got, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, you also have this fucking shit too. Wonder what's this here. Well, I keep wondering it's locked. See? I told you so. There's a panel over here where you can input a passcode, Jesus. If I can just get it to work. Well, let's give it a try. I mean, I got nothing for this, so. You have any ideas? Ideas for what? How to use this thing? Well, of course I do. You really think you're going to open it by just pressing random buttons? Well, I thought maybe I'd just get lucky. Doesn't work like that. There's no way you're going to get this thing open unless you know what to enter. Well, that's why we investigate more. And there's another one of these. Bone. It looks rather old. Look at the top there. It's got a place for a small cassette tape. I think the tape is actually for the answering machine part of the phone. That would make this phone decades old. No. Something on top, right? I mean, he will like return back to, yeah. Or something. Okay. Something on the bottom? No. Okay. Alright, let's head up. Door 3 is locked. Oh, Sigma. Find anything? Not really. Oh. Got one of these. An old phone, pretty gnarly. If we're talking old, who the hell says gnarly anymore? Shut it. Fine, have you tried calling anyone? Of course I tried. Every number I could think of as soon as I found it. Didn't work. Nope. which makes sense, I suppose. Why would someone trap us in here and then let us make phone calls to the outside world? I don't think it's connected to the actual phone grid, so it can only make internal calls. It's what you're saying. Alright. Why does this look familiar? Like, who is this? By the gods, I never thought I'd see one. What? You scratch off the silver part with a coin so you can see the naughty stuff. It's the ultimate in interactive poster technology. What teenage boy doesn't dream of something like this? The excitement, the anticipation, and finally, the reveal. You look pretty excited. Of course, this chunk of metal ought to do it. Damn it. It's too slippery. I think I'm going to need a coin to deal with the silver menace. Alright, we need a coin. We have this thing. Damn it, it won't open. Yeah, it looks like it's locked. I think that thing on the door can unlock it. We can, we just need to figure out how. Another one of these, alright. I don't know why I did that. I don't know if these will be pluses or, you know. Yeah, I got nothing. I need to figure out what the machine is first. I don't think plugging in random numbers is going to be very useful. You need to get a clue. A clue, huh? Something on top of the desk. Yeah, it's a piece of metal. Kind of cylindrical. I do need a key, I think. Okay, we got a key now. You have a different thing. What, have you seen this before? Yeah, well, no, not this. But I've seen some similar patterns in the other other rooms. They're all right next to the desk too, just like this one. Have you figured it out yet? No, not yet. Oh. Alright, let's see. So, 3 lines, middle line, bottom line, 3 lines again. Okay. I got nothing. Nothing in this one either. It's top made of glass. I've seen plenty of tables like that, but why the drawer? All you can see through the glass is what's in the drawer. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe you're supposed to put something in the drawer. I got nothing. We'll come back for this stuff. Oh, hey, you have the bed thing. Man, not again. Again? The silhouette. Oh, did you see one in the other room? Yeah, I saw another one just like this. It had a hole torn around the ankle. No, it had a hole, but it was somewhere else. Okay. So all three of these have like holes in the room. I did not keep in mind what was what, but yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, and then let's see if this key opens up this lock. Can't open it, huh? Wait a minute. This key. That was the key. All right. Yes, goodbye handcuffs. Shouldn't have any more door problems now. Alright. Number 3. What can we figure out? Another one. And just like the other ones, it's ripped tube, but it's in a different place this time. This one kind of has you traveling through every room. Oh, hey. There's something on here. A box cutter. Interesting. Yeah, the drawer singing on the... What the fuck? Got those patterns too. Alright, well, line, line. Lower line, lower line. And then middle up line? And then triple down. And then double down. Okay. These are like lightly drawn or like in this weird like spot and small like shit like a shape. It's not gonna be well versed. All right. Okay. Whoa. That's that opened really easily. I guess it wasn't locked. Large roll of aluminum foil. Huh. Okay. Branch 1 against 2. There's another one of these. This doesn't have the cassette. Phone. There's a spot in the small cassette, but the lid's open. Okay. Aluminum foil and a box cutter. What can I do with that? What? Then you have these. Phone. Is it connected? Maraca. Ah. Okay, it can connect. Give it a shot. Joe? Who is this? Oh, hey, Alice. So you are there. Sigma, is that you? Yeah. Where are you calling from? Room 1. That's right next door. Why did you call me? You could just walk. Wait a minute. What's wrong? There's something on the display. It says 25 asterisk asterisk. 25 asterisk asterisk. Okay. 25 asterisk asterisk. Do you think it's a clue? Well, I'm going to look around the room a little more. I'll see you later. 25 asterisk. Nothing. Alright. Room 3. There's no phone number associated with this button. What? That's weird. Why can't they call room 3? That's the room 5's in. Might as well try pressing it. I forgot the room 3 was the empty room. Who's this? Just me. Better than just this, I guess. I suppose. Really? You can do better than that. I'm hanging up. Come on, wait. What do you want? And where are you calling from? Room 1. Ah, I guess they have some kind of internal line. Seems like it. So what is it to you? Huh? What's this? What? Agricola 92. What's Agricola? I didn't know you were into German-style board game farming simulations. Are you fucking... Whoops, I meant asterisk. Oh, you bitch. I wrote the number thing. Okay. How on earth could you get those two mixed up? That's what it says on the phone display. 92. Maybe it's a clue. Anyway, I'm going to get back to searching this room. Call me if you find anything, alright? And then, let's try one more time. 2592. This is room 3. No tape has been inserted. The answering machine will not function. What does that mean? Where can I call next? Okay, so I gotta call that number next. Oh, what's this? 3 connected panels behind the phone. The surface doesn't matter. It's reflective, but the light is good, so it's easy to see what's on it, or it would be if there was anything on. All right, not something to work with yet. There's something weird here. Oh, it's reflecting off. I'm stupid. The aluminum foil. What can I do with the aluminum foil so far? What's this? It's all shiny and it's aluminum foil. There's so much of it though. Must be some kind of industrial sized roll. This is way more than you'd use for a normal kitchen. I wonder how much there is. Maybe if I roll it out. Oh, here it goes. There's something printed on it. Looks like the shapes and lines. Yeah. Blech. Yes, this is some kind of clue. I can carry this around with me, though. Maybe I can cut out the important parts somehow. Ah, I see. Okay. Alright, I'll put it in aluminum foil, just like this. And then shut. Oh, it goes reflecting off of the thing. Looks like circle, star, diamond, and triangle. Alright, let's write that down. Diamond, I guess. And then it's a triangle. Okay. Huh. What does this mean? What does that mean? I mean, can I do anything with this now? Unless... Is that the code? That would be a weird code. Oh, but I need the fucking key for this. Fuck. Alright, You also need the tape. Oh, hey, wait. I have more. So if I do... Ah, okay. The other one. There you go. Pattern 1, pattern 3, pattern 4. Well, we're gonna have to figure out which one is which for this. Let's go here. Hey Alice, how you doing? Let's try this one. Alright, the aluminum foil is in place, and just we gotta roll it in. Nope. It's acting like a mirror. No, both images I see. No, I still don't get it. Let's try this again. Pattern on the foam. This pattern is being overlaid in the aluminum pattern. 4985. Let's write that down. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, so this is 4895. I guess this is what I have to do here. Create a 4. I can't. No, the first one has to be 4. Okay, that's what it is. 4. And then 9. What would be 9? These two. And then 8 would be 8 here. This one. And then 5, right? 5. Okay. Okay. It's much more simpler than you think. Ha! Piece of cake. Wow, good job. That was pretty impressive. There's something in there. A cassette tape. Okay. Well, cassette tape. Alright. But can I put it into this right here? Or would it not work because of this? You really might as well give up now. It's not going to work. Okay, so it's not for this one. Alright, well, I gotta solve the other puzzle in the other room. Hey, girl. Let's do pattern 2. Maybe it isn't the order that you think it is, you know? Put that in. Slide it in. Yep, 3472. Let's see. 3472. Depending on the wall of 3472. Yeah. Alright. Let's try open this one up now. Alright, what is the first one is 3, so it'll be this one. 4, so this one 7, this one, and then 2, this one. Hell yeah. Alright, now that we understand like the gimmick, it's not that bad. Whoa, good job, you opened it. Yeah, I'm pretty great. Looks like there's something in there. Something in the locker. I'm trying to look at it. Yes, check it out. It's a wallet. Probably shouldn't get your hopes up. Why not? Just a feeling. Yeah, fine, whatever. I'm not gonna let you bring me down. Let's see what's in here. What in the hell? What is it? There's only 1 coin in here. And it's not even a real money, just a toy coin. See? Didn't I tell you? Damn. But we got a coin, which we need for the aluminum thing right here. Alright, you silvery bastard, time to meet your doom. Let's do this. Yeah! Damn, you're excited. Hey, don't misunderstand me. I'm just really anxious to find a clue in there. Aren't you? You want to let me do it then? I'm sorry. Please, just let me have this. Then get on with it. Let's get started. So funny. It's a bikini! Just clear up everything. This character looks familiar, but I just can't put my finger on it. It's not, Clover. I feel like she's way too tall to be Clover and way too tan. Like, straight up just way too tan. Okay, we got the top piece out the way. There's a star, a butterfly, a moon. Oh, you just... Okay. McKenna. This is an interesting poster. You know, I like the attention to detail with the tan line. This red, I'll show you in a second what I'm talking about. This right here, like the lining of the tan line, and it's like following where the loop thing is. That's pretty good. Some people who do like tan lines don't actually like pay attention to detail like that. I was about to say, like, hold up. Oh, I see. Okay, hold up. Triangle 9. But is it the ah, shit, I don't know what the shape was. Maybe For now, let's put 9 next to the triangle, because I'm not too positive on that one. Okay, so we only have a 9. It's nothing really crazy. Oh, hey, see? You gotta look for what you're looking for, you know? Yeah. Okay, diamond 8. Okay, so hold up. If it's... Okay, so it's just an upside down triangle. So the last one is 9. This one will be 8 since it's the diamond. There you go. I'm like, there's something around here that I'm like, I can erase. Circle is 1. Okay. We're getting our code is what's happening. Okay, okay. No! I needed 1 more! God damn it. Oh my god, I need to reset the whole thing. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's right here. Star is... Whoa. 6. It might be upside down, actually. See how, like, it's the star is upside down, but the thing is actually right side up? Because this is right side up. Oh, and the silhouettes on the beds were indicating where to look at. I see. Clever. Very, very clever. Okay, yeah. Oh! You had to complete that. This man going wheeze. Damn, I look away for a second and you scratch it all off. Yeah, I noticed some things that might be clues, so I kept going. You mean these marks on her arms and legs? Fucking son of a bitch, I have a knot in my hair. Ow! Shit fucking hurt. There are 4 of them. A star, a circle, a diamond, and a triangle. Hey, what are you doing? You've already scratched it all off. No, I'm not done yet. This blue part still needs to go. Sigma. I don't think that part's going to come off, no matter how hard you scrape. Ruin a man's dream. But fair. So, my only concern right now is these right here, that they're upside down. Yeah, but you see this? This is like the biggest... That was the hint to tell you, like, hey, when you're doing the scratch-off thing, this is where you gotta look for. Okay. Can this cassette fit in here? Huh. Where'd you get a tape? This? I found it in the locker room too. Really? Well, this could be pretty important. Yeah, I agree. I was thinking about putting it into the phone. I don't think that's gonna work. The cassette bay won't open. You could try and force it, but maybe you should check on the other phone. Yeah, okay. The only one that's open is in room 3. Alright, let's go to room 3. We have the cassette thing, and then the puzzle there as well. All I have to do is close the lid. There's a small cassette in okay. So I have to call this that number again. Whoops. I wonder what this would matter. Out of curiosity. Put this in. Locker. Interesting. As in, like, to check the locker? Oh, unless it was saying, like, hey, these are for the lockers. That would make sense. Alright, well, we solved that anyway, so we're chilling. Alright, last but not least is this code thing here. Well, for the phone. Alright, pick up. What was the number again? 2592. Congratulations, that voice. Looks like you found the answer. The number you just entered is the number for the phone in the 3rd room. The buttons here on the top of the phone are just shortcuts. That means all the other phones have actual numbers too. Though I guess that's not really important. Anyway, you're calling room 3 right now. Room 3. Then that means, since you're so clever, I'm sure you figured it out by now. But yes, you're right. I'm speaking to you from a pre-recorded tape. So you can grasp me all the questions you like, but I won't be able to answer them. I'm afraid this little talk is going to be a bit one-sided. Then again, it's going to be a very little talk because I only have one thing to tell you. Have a look at the left screen above the phone. The answer you're looking for is hidden there. What answer, you ask? Well, I can't hop you with that one. Bye. Have a nice trice. Left. Oh, there we are. All right. There's another 4-digit number. What am I supposed to do with this? 2652. Guess I need to enter it. 2652. Oh, hey, I just fucking didn't even realize this. Let's see. Small pen. Small metal pin. I already got the pin thing, so I can close the lid now. Is this pin for this? I think pin or something might fit. Ah. Huh? What was that noise? Maybe I can type stuff now. Alright. I have them written here, the number of things, just in case, but yeah. Alright, we need 1. Now, if it says it's wrong, it's because it's upside down, so we know that. We have a 9 here. No, a 6 here, my bad. 6. These two. Then we have an 8. This one. And then... I'm on the wrong number. Fuck. 6. This is correct. 8. Okay, I was on the right thing. I don't know why I said it was wrong. I guess I looked at a different number. And then 9. Oh my god, it's wrong. What will I ever do? Not a problem. 9. And then... back to 8. And then this would be a 6. So... Yep, see, I was upside down. Ah! Yes, it opened. Oh. Put it in the top right over here. Star, moon, sun. This is just it's all okay. Okay. So the question now is, right? There's another code that I can implement, but I don't know this code. Huh? It was locked again. Would it be backwards? I don't think that would be the right answer, but we can try. Let's do it upside down backwards too. So it would be 9, 8, 8, you idiot. 6. 6 is this one. And 1. I was joking about doing it backwards. I didn't think it would actually give me the answer that easily. Wow, I am so smarticles. And then sun. My suns are always different. The way I draw them. But I'm not drawing a proper actual sun. I'm just like, fuck it. Alright. That's okay. We'll do the secret code first, so... Moon. I double tap by accident. I'm not lying to you. That's so interesting that I just fucking figure out the thing so easily. This puzzle wasn't too bad. I actually liked it. I'm gonna wait for it to close again. We got the gold code, and then we have the main code, which is star, moon. Yeah. The way I drew it was kind of disorienting me a little bit. Aha! Unlocking successful. I wonder what's inside this time. Wait a minute. Oh wait, I want to check something. Archive. Yep, there's the archive stuff. Wow, we're actually getting through all the information of the stuff. Wow. That's actually interesting. Huh. Jesus, but I have a lot of secrets I have to find eventually. I assume it's in all the rooms. And then there's help notions. Okay, yeah. You said something when you weren't looking. Yeah, those are two bad sides I really don't want to be on. I think I'll just go get them before I go through this. Hey, what's this? Did you open this, Sigma? Yeah, who else could have? Why didn't you tell us sooner? What? Forget about it, Alice. Let's just see what's in there. What's this thing? The map. It says floor A. We can look at it more later. There's more stuff in the safe. Why don't we get all of it before we start going through it? Good idea. Looks like we've got a card. Make that 2 cards. This is one of those cards for the AB rooms. See, it says Amphidex room right there. So it does. Then we can use these to open the AB rooms, yes. But how are we supposed to get back there? The door to the warehouse is still locked. I think the answer to that question is in the safe. Check it out. Here are a few more rules. So once the door opens, a chromatic door. We know these rules. See, seems like it. Okay. Is this a key to? Yeah, this is to just leave the room. All right, let's go. Oh wait, what about the book on top of the safe? Oh, it's a book about cats, but do we have time for that? Right, meow, meow. Sorry, it's this sort of, I guess you could call it tick. I've had it since I was young. I wish I was just kitten, but I can't control it. It's not dangerous though. You're perfectly fine. Not dangerous. Anyways, the book's called Schrodinger's Cat. Or Schrodinger's Cat, I think this is what he said. Don't you mean Schrodinger's Cat? Oh, you've heard of it. I think it'd be harder to find someone who hasn't heard of it. For real? Do you know? I read for real and thought of Ryuji instantly. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is too, Alice? Of course I do. I was just wondering why the book was here. So what is Schrodinger's Cat? It's a quantum physics thought experiment. The book probably discusses the principles of experiment, talks in more depth. See, Erwin Rudolf Joseph Alexander Schrödinger was, Jesus, what a name, was a scholar of theoretical physics in Austria. This is like Esteban's name from fucking Zack and Cody. I would do the whole bit, but I'm like, I can't remember the whole thing right now. He was born in 1887 and... Wait. Is this going to be a long story? Yes. Thought so. How about we talk about this later then? I mean, we just found the key that'll get us out of here. You do have a point there. Yes, he does. We should leave now. Alright? Let's go. You know, on the other routes, they haven't opened the third room door, so I don't know how the fuck they got through that door. Or through this door, I should say. Alright then. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, we solved it. Alright, perfect. What was I gonna say? Once we get to the decision, and then once we get to the next, like, escape room, I'll call it a stream there. I know, like I said, today was gonna be a short stream regardless of what was the situation. Just because I woke up, like, way out of nowhere, like an hour ago, literally. Sorry, just searching. And I don't know why. I should have woken up at least around 12, if not by, like, 3. We made our way down the hallway and at the end waiting for us. Oh, so they got here prior to us. Hey, looks like the gang's all here. What's up? Alright. Whoa, my bad. Oh, no matter which door we took, all of them led back here. That's the same as the map we found in the lounge. Oh, we found something like that too. Our room was an infirmary. That's so. We found ours in the crew quarters. My coffee was pretty good. I see that all the sugar didn't dissolve, but the coffee was still fine. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Samna Files. Fuck yeah. And we got Fantasymon. Tomorrow might be the final stream to Stamina Files, and Friday might be the final stream to Fantasymon. I just thought about that right now. For a second, she confused me when she said the left one, but we were looking towards the left for the green one. Oh yeah, we do call the chromatic door CD. I just realized that. I wish I was Phi, and as Phi, I would slap the back of the head of fucking Sigma and just be like, you can't open locked doors, they're right there. You can see the word lock. Yo, we had aluminum foil, bro. If only we had some reserve aluminum foil, we could have taken off the bracelets. But then again, I don't know if Sigma threw that shit out or like he just put it to the side, like the remaining few that he had. Oh yeah, the time left. 2 hours and 6. Looks like 2 hours, 6 minutes.
おいおい、冗談だろ。こんな狭苦しいところであと2時間も待たなきゃいけない。やむをえんな。ここはひとまず引き四つ葉。さっき見つけたメモの。もしかしてそれってルールだとしたら僕たちも医務室で見つけたんだ。
Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe in the crew quarters. Yada yada yada. Yes, 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 we know. If that's true, then we can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
戻ってこいと言ってるんだろう。そうじゃなければ。
アンビデックスルーム、これのことですね。
僕らが入った部屋にもあったよ。同じものが。
That makes 6 then. One for each AB room.
とにかく。
なんならお前さ、玄関の前にやかましい犬が1匹とは。じじい、噛み殺してよ。
で、戻るの？戻らないの？
分かって、行きゃいいんだ。
I feel like this stream might be like an hour and 20 minutes, depending on how long the dialogues are, because we've been through several of these dialogues already. Literally them two fighting, and then him calling him a mutt, and then him just being like, you better hope I don't have rabies. That's like one iconic line now at this point for me, where I'm just like, yep, that's what they say every time. On each route. Of course. Yes.
メモにあったすんなりと入ることができました。
ということは私たちが
ああ、みんな。ね
え、見て見てじっちゃん。じっちゃんの大好きなエロいグラビアのポスターが貼ってあるよ。
あ、
確かにこれはエロいの。エロリティの高いグラビアじゃ。
What are you talking about?
ひっぺがしてお持ち帰りしたいところじゃが、残念ながら今はそれどころ。
What was he talking about?
先を急ぐとしよう。
Grandpa, so when were they buddies? Or had they always been this close? In other words, they known each other before the Nanori game, and if Quirk is calling Tenmayoji grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seem to be close too. Just how many of these people know each other already?
さあ、早くここを出てスコッチなビデオを浴びるほど見るんじゃ。
スコッチなビデオって。
声がでかいぞ、クオ。そういうことはもっと。
What is he talking about? Tenmyoji, your respect for me has dropped significantly after that whole dialogue text. What was that? Oh, hey, Zero. Bio. That's a clever name too, honestly speaking, because he just calls him, if he's Dio, Bio. Just there's no I in between. BP. Yeah, BP. This is the whole thing about this. Yada yada yada. But in which room? Doesn't matter. As it is. He's just explaining this whole thing again. I don't want to fast forward too much in case there's a dialogue text that I haven't read, but he's just really explaining what the Amphithex game is. The B rooms, there wasn't really any discussion about who'd go into which door, but Fi and I found ourselves heading towards the leftmost room. Alright. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head in too. Okay, okay. I wonder if Fi's gonna be like, you should trust Alice, or don't trust her. I feel like she's gonna say don't trust her. What? The game's got a time limit too. Wait. No, nothing. There's no one here. Oh, wait! Is this when we finally discovered the woman is, like, not alive? So, wait. She's not here? Well, yeah, I know. I just... What? She's alive on this route? Oh, that's crazy. Sigma going... Wait, there's no woman here. The fuck are you talking about? Or, like, there's no one here. Yeah. Yeah, looks like there's something on it. You must vote. Once you start, close the doors. What? I just pressed the start button. Oh, really? Yes. We know this whole thing. Yeah, keep moving on. They really should have had like a skip feature, as in like, hey, since you've done it once, we won't make you go through this tutorial thing again. No, I won't. Man, what are we doing? Yeah. Should we choose Ally or Betray? What's that?
知らないのか？囚人のジレンマとは、ゲーム理論等でしばしば引き合いに出され、今ここに重大な罪を犯して逮捕された。
Apple
名前
banana.
は適当につけたものだ。気にするな。とにかく、リンゴちゃんとバナナ君は共犯の関係にあり、遠く離れた別々の独房に閉じ込められているんだ。だから二人は互いに連絡を取り合うことはできない。テレパシーも使えない。そういう設定だ。ここまでは。そこに一人の刑事はそれぞれの独房へと赴き、それはこんな。
もしお前ら二人が自分たちの犯した罪を認めず、お前らは二人とも懲役2年だ。
These are cute, by the way.
だが、お前の相方が口を割らなかったとしても、お前の刑は1年に減らしてやろう。ただしこの時、お前の相方は懲役15年の刑に処される。逆にお前の方が黙秘を続けて、相方は1年でシャバに復帰し、お前は15年もの中では、2人が揃ってその場合、2人の刑期は等しく10年になる。さあ、どうする？素直に全てを打ち明けるか、それともこのまま黙秘を続けるか。無論お前の相方もこの話を知っている。奴はどうするだろうな。よーく考えて結論を出してくれ。
So, the idea is if they both don't confess, they'll both serve 15 years? I think, right? No, wait. Yeah, it was something like that. It was like both of them will serve something like 15 years. One of them confesses, the other will get 15. The first one will get 1 year. Or no, it was 2 years then that they will get if they don't confess, right? I don't know. It's all over the place now for me.
そうだ、シグマ。もしもお前がリンゴちゃんだ。
Well, There you go, yeah. If they both stay silent, it'll be 2 years. One of them confess gets 1 year and the other gets 15 years. right? Hold up. If Banana and Apple both stay silent, they each get 2 years. If Apple confesses, 1 year. I'm so confused. I think the chart is fucked up, but I don't know. Oh, well, it splits in two, so if it splits in two here, so yeah, it'll be the same situation. Okay, I got it now, I got it. I was looking at it, like, just this way. I wasn't looking at the line in the middle. Alright. If my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut, then the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts a deal and I don't, then I spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off of that. Then it seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
なるほどな。
Unless you're a prick and you're just gonna sell them out.
お前は大事なことを忘れている。相
Which
方の
is?
バナナ君も間違いなく同じように考えるだろうってことだよ。その結果、二人は共に罪を打ち明け、懲役10年の刑に処されることに。これがどういうことか。二人が互いにそれぞれの幸せを願っていたら、二人の刑期は2年で済んだはず。ところが、二人が自分の
That
利
is
益を
crazy.
追求したがために
That if you both stay silent, it'll be 2 years and that's it. But if one of you confesses, you're fucked.
それよりも8年も長く服役しなければ
And if both of you confess, you're fucked, but 5 years less.
つまり個人の合理的な判断は集団に対して
Depending on the person, I would most likely stay silent.
その判断を行った個人にとっても不幸な結果を招くということだな。似てるだろう AB ゲームと
Yeah, they are pretty much the same thing. Yeah. Okay, so they go more into detail about this. They never really went into details in the other route. If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2, but if we don't trust each other, in the long run, it won't benefit either of us.
さらに興味深いのは今仮に閉じ込められた9人全員すると9人にとっての敵は誰になる
Zero, of course.
要するに我々9人はこの AB ゲームでゼロと戦っているとも言えるわけだ。ではもしもそう考えた場合、この9人によって構成さ
I need
れ
a
た
tissue.
チームは
My nose has
ゼロ
been
に勝
just
利する
bothering
た
me
め
right
には
now.
どうすればいいと思う。総得点で考えると分かり。例えば9人全員
Oh,
が
this is
協
an
力を選ん
interesting.
だ場合
That's a clever way to draw the chart. Wow. Well, 2 times 9 is 18, so 18
じゃあ
points.
ペア版のうち1組だけが裏切りを選んだとしたら
A pair who pick Betray will get 3 points each, so in total they'll have 6 points. But the solo they betrayed will have 2 points subtracted, so the total gain for that game would only be 4 points. The other two groups would choose ally for the round, right? So if the other teams, you'll get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6 is 12, plus 4, 16 points total.
さてこの結果から分かることは何だ
If we considered all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to all always choose ally to get the most points. If even one person chooses betray, the total points we get goes
そういう
down.
ことだ。このゲームにおいては各自が集団の利益を考えて行動するのがそれが各々個人の利益を
I wonder if this will be like explained
集
down
団
the
にとって
line.
マイナスになるばかりか
Because there's no other. Because we're getting to the point where we're on the last line of the routes, where the first choice is like, if everyone picks ally, then we're in the right pathing, as in, like, we're all in unison to, like, get 9 together so that we, all of us can escape.
むしろ巡り巡って自分の首を絞めることにもなり、9人全員が裏切りを選べばチーム全体の総得点は誰も得しない。それを選んだ本人、つまり各自の合理的な判断が全体にとって
Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is that I should pick ally.
逆だ。
What?
今ここで最も理にかなった選択を行おうとするの。
What? Why? You just explained why that was a terrible idea.
違わない。囚人のジレンマが、ジレンマたるゆえんはみんながハッピーになれる選択肢があるにもかかわらず、それを合理的には選べないという点にあるんだ。選びたくても選べない。だから我々が協力を選び、アリスも同じく協力を3人が揃って、それが理想形。我々が目だが、もしもアリスが裏切りに投票したら
5, 6, 7,
どうなる？
9. Right? We start with 3, yeah, so it'd be 5, then 7, then 9 if we keep doing each Apothex game. Because there's 3 rounds technically where you up to get to 9 if everyone was to choose ally in that idea. But I think if someone was to betray twice, yeah, and win the betrayal twice, it'll definitely get them to 9 on second round. Our BP will go down to 1.
そうなったらもう後がない。だから
That took 10 minutes for you to explain that whole prison dilemma shit.
アリスが協力を選ぶというか、協力で統一すれば、そんなことは分かっている。分かっている。
I wonder if she'll choose betray here, right? And then once we do that choice again, when we come back to this to do the choice, will she then pick ally, but we pick betrayed? Hey, did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it sound like something's going to happen. Do you know something? You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah, you know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how do you know my name?
その話はもう
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you, but you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working
そっ
with
ち
Zero.
こそ。お
What?
前の方こそ。
Me? Why would you
落
think
ち着
that?
きすぎているからだ。突然こんなわけのわからないところにぶち込まれたというのに。
Oh, come on. I could ask you the same
話
thing.
をそらすな。今はお前の話。もしやお前も。
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you, I've never seen you before in my life. Oh, we're getting the flashbacks now? Hmm? The bomb.
シグマ。
Oh, fuck. Did I write that shit down? I don't even know if I wrote that shit down. Hold up. I gotta look for this. We did write like a password, right? I might be screwed, fellas, if I don't have the password on my thingy. So, as I'm looking around for a passcode, let me tell you, I got nothing. Oh, no, wait, I do have something. I forgot. I did write it down. It's on the other paper. I can't believe I have it, so that's so funny. I was like, do I have the password to the fucking bomb?
もう諦めよう。残念だが。最後に一つだけ言っておく。シグマ。こうして死を覚悟しながらも、お前はこの場に踏みとどまってくれた。ありがとう。シグマ。シグマ。
Oh my god! Okay, so that's if you don't know the password. What was
どうし
that?
たんだ
I saw
何を
the explosion. I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything. And
ちょっと待って、落ち着いてくれ。お前、一
and
体何を言ってるんだ。おい、
my head.
痛むのか
Yeah,
そういえば、最初に AB ルームの中で
I didn't just hurt. It felt like it was going to
大丈夫
explode.
か
I think
ちょっと
so.
休んだらどうだ。
Yeah, maybe I could just lay my head on the ear lap.
バカバカ心配して損し
Fine, I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I've seen. Had it been real or in any way... Wait. The door opened? And was it just a hallucination brought by the stress, or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out? I had seemed real though. Was it a premonition? I had stifled a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future, this wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel. This was real life. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. The stress of non-array game was probably getting to me more than I thought. Am I missing something? I was tired and I was emotional. A hallucination was strange, but really it was perfectly understandable. But what is it? What if I wasn't losing it? What if I was just fine? What if I hadn't been a hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles. Huh! Okay. I was like, did we let it pass? What the hell was
が
that?
必要か締め切り時刻までに投票を行う。そう言ったんだよ。
So if you plan to pick ally, then you don't even really need to go to
そ
the
うな
AB
る
room.
なだが、我々ここまで来たからには、
I'm picking ally.
協力を選ぶ
What are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose
べき
betray.
だとは言ってない。選ばざるを得ないと言ったんだ。
That's the
全
same
然違
thing.
う。前者は能動的な主張であり、
Whatever. You still want to betray, right? Then why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What do you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
死ぬ。
What?
BP が0以下になる。バングルに仕込まれた注射装置。
Are you sure? Well, how the hell did you know that? Zero never said anything
わ
about
から
it.
ない。わからないが、ただなんとなく。そ
Oh, come on. That again? You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth? And then... Wait, did you see it? Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
は何を言ってるんだ。さっきも同じように。
Then you haven't.
本当にどうかしてるぞ、お前。
This was wrong. Fly was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree. Specifically.
の締め切りまで残り1分。
おい、どうするんだよ。お前がやらないな
No, I'm fine. I'll do
ら。ち
it.
ゃんと。
Yeah, don't worry about it.
わかった。それじゃあ頼む。
I'm choosing ally first. Then in front of the selection screen, I took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my option one last time. There was only one place. Hey. That's okay.
アンビデックスゲーム第1ラウンド終了。
There's like 2 paths to this. Well, there's one long one and then there's one betray and then ally again. Okay.
結果は走行お疲れ様でアンビデックス
Now, like, open the door. As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
シグマ、私の言ったこと。
Yeah, I was, and yeah, I
だっ
did.
たら、
Well, I want to believe in
合理
Alice.
的な意見とはいい
I know.
移行しとにかく
Alright. Let's see the results.
揃ったみたいだね。おい、じゃあ早速だ。
Let's get ready to rock!
皆さん、
Minasan. Choose the ally route. Kane Clover. Betray ally. Right. Ally. Deal Quirk Luna. Ally. Betray. You bitch!
というわけで、各自バングルの数字。
Hey Alice, what the hell is
ど
this?
ういうことも何もないわ。私はただもっとこの状況で裏切り以外を選ぶなんてありえないでしょ。頭悪いんじゃないのあなたたち。
Why? Why did he
むし
do
ろ
it?
私の方が聞きたい。なんで協力なんてバカな手を選んだの？
Why? Haven't you heard of the prisoner's dilemma? The best solution is for all of us to choose ally.
でもケイと四つ葉のところも裏切りを選んでるわよ。
Oh yeah.
確かに私も囚人の事例だけど全員で協力をこの結果が全てを物語ってるでしょ。出会ったばかりの人間をむやみに信じるなんてまあ純粋というかただの愚か者だからあら怒った？ごめんなさい。一応忠告した
She's a real bitch on this one.
アリスの言う通りお前は愚かなせおかげで我々の BP
God damn it. I set my jaw and stomped away from Alice and Fi. My hands had balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why had she done it? Quirk, Dio, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
ありがとうございます。協力を選んでくだ。あのね、本当のこと言うと、
Oh, interesting. Dio didn't pick Betray.
ディオさんは裏切りを選んで3点をもらって、そうしたら僕たち次の AB ゲームでも裏切りを成功させれば。そんな本当ですよさん。
いや違うんだ。
なんてね、嘘冗談。ディオさんがそんなこと言うわけ。冗談。
ああ、いきなり何を言い出すのかと思ったぜ。
びっくりしたでしょ。
Interesting.
やっぱり
What an interesting dynamic that just changed all of a sudden. Wow, it dawned upon me that yes, they picked Ally for the one route.
もういい。僕らは当然の選択ね、ディオさん。
ああ、そうだね。
Oh, this kid has something on Dio.
とにかくわしが短時間の間に信頼関係を結ぶ。
もうなんだかそんな風に素直。
That's also another thing. Tamayoji's not freaking the fuck out. What the fuck is happening on this route? Alice, oh, okay. You know what? Everyone's acting different on this route. Makes sense. It looked like there had been some sort of argument between K Clover and Tamayoji, although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably. I don't know how you say that perfectly.
よくわかったね。
だって第一
Yeah, another round, AB, blah blah blah, second round, and yada yada. He closes the door. Again, the old woman has yet to appear, and she's not dead?
アンビデックスゲート
Moon cars, does that mean yeah?
次は
Yeah. So I don't know. It's meant something if you want. Everybody
もちろんシーソーゲームな感じで全員の BP が1から8の間を行ったり来たり繰り返された場合も同じ。 BP が9を超える人が現れ、そうなると第3ラウンド、第4ラウンド、第100ラウンド、そうならないこと。
Hey, can I ask you something?
何？
I don't know. Can you? There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like you have to have 3 people
そ
exactly.
れで
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
9の扉については人数制限はないよ。1人でもいいし、2人でもいいし、ルール上は9人全員で脱出することだってできちゃうんださ。
I kind of like that he's over here, but he has like full motion while this is playing. Like while this is like a standstill, like the background.
君は CD の第二扉に入るには必ず3人でチームを組まなければならないって思ってるみたいだけど、それちょっと違うから。
What do you mean?
実は1人や2人でもあの扉を開けちゃう方法が。
そんな。
あの時は分かりやすく説明するためにああ言ったか。
それで
バングルを使うんだよ。バングル？ちゃんとルールにのっとった組み合わせになってる第一扉と第二扉の間にあるスキャナーに。とはいえバングルをしゃべった。だから正しい組1人だろ。
Do these things even come off?
外れるよ。方法は1つ目は9の扉をこの建物を出たらバングルのロックは自動的に解除される。
2つ目はおい答えろよ。2つ目の方法。
リオ君、君はすでにそのバングル。
当たり前だろ。
そうだったら簡単教えてあげる。死ねばいいんだ。
Nah. You die.
心臓にはっていうか、ほらあれは真剣にしょうところで電気が流れてるって。君たちのバングルはその電波を拾ってるんだよ、常にね。でその電波が途絶えると
バングルのロックが解除されるんだな。
そういうこと。これが2つ目の方法。心臓が止まればその人のバングルは外れるようになってるんだ。これら2つ、もしルール。
This is all from like the previous stuff. This is definitely like old stuff.
どういう。
次だ。そう言ってるんだよ。まあ死ぬとしたら天明じいさんかファイ君かシグマ君のうちの。いや
Interesting.
ふむ。
Doesn't you?
BP が0以下になったそのペナルティがな。
Yep. He just explains the whole process. So, Phi had been right, but how had she known before Zero told us? Piece two things together. What did you experience just in that moment in the ambidex room? And how would she know things like that but really doesn't know? Why don't you piece it together, Sigma? Use your fucking brain.
わしとファイト次のラウンドで。
Took a moment to go over everything in my head. Yeah? This is him explaining everything that you just really read through.
最後に君たちが次にもう見たよね。例の赤。これら実バングル文字の色がか。
It did change. I'm yellow now.
私も同じ。
Oh, we have Alice with us. Well, Alice is the solo, but I'm paired up with Luna. Okay.
ただ変わったのは色だけじゃないみたいですけど。
というと？
ペアとソロの区別も今まではソロだったのにペアに。
え？そうなの？私はソロのままで。
わしもルナと同じじゃ。ソロからペアになっておる。
私は逆だ。ペアからソロに。
俺はペア。色は村天明寺とファイも。
おう。
そうだ。
私とクオーク君。
僕と。
Okay.
いつの間に変わったんだろう。
AB ゲートが閉まると同時に。それからソロとペアの区別もね。シャッフルの仕方特に。
Yeah, just Zero explaining it.
もしかしたらあとだから
Zero we won't meet Zero again.
なるわけないじゃん。まあこっそりじゃハブ。
Nice head, or whatever he says. That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
ねえ、これから CD の第一扉が開く。
Look around, I guess, with the real idea.
とにかく通風口とか出すともしかしたら。
賛成です。こんなとやれるだ。
では、
There's just a lot of things that kind of are repeating. There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn, how the hell did I end up here? Why? Oh, it's gotta go through this fucking flashback. Yeah. Why is this happening to me? It's been a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But I even knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. The lounge, just go down the order. This is pretty much just conversations after conversations now. Repeated conversations of that too. Oh well, actually these were separate teams because we're in a different line now.
あ、シグマか。
いらっしゃいませ。
Are you some kind of waitress?
何しに来た？
What do you mean? What? Oh, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. So this is the lounge, huh? A bar, a sofa, and 3 ladies. Feel like I'm in the VIP room.
一杯飲んでく？
You better not be
こ
underage.
の間20歳になったばっか。
I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea.
どうして？
This isn't really a good time to be getting
こんな
wasted.
状況だからこそ普通は。
You got a point.
シグマさん。
I'm just kidding. Besides, I got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
まだ治ってなかったのか。
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's
大
back.
丈夫ですか？
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away for a bit. That's how it went before anyway. Has this been happening to anyone
普通の
else?
ことか。
Uh-huh.
確かに私も軽い痛みを覚えたこと今は何ともないが。
What about you,
そ
Luna?
うです。言われてみれば私も。私は毒だろう。
Well, what?
なんていうかこう変な違和感みたいなものは頭にですか？体に全身に。
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like, like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms, and then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
近いような気もするけど。
ああ、それなら私も感じない。ま
Really?
るで自分の体がふわふわと宙を舞っているような。
Yes,
もし
exactly.
かしたら麻酔ガスのせいかもしれませんね。ここに運び込まれる前に吸わされた例の白い煙のことです。
Oh yeah, right. The white smoke.
かなり長いこと眠らされていたようですし、よほど強力な麻酔だったのではないでしょうか。
You think this might be some kind of side
作
effect?
用なのか、単に効き目が切れていないだけなのか、
That is
その
true.
辺はよくわかりませんが。
とにかく今はそんなことよりもこの建物から抜け出す。
Alright, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys going to stick around here?
そう、まだ調べ尽くしたわけではないし。
Okay, catch you later then. I waved goodbye and headed towards the exit. Where to next? Infirmary. Because we know this whole dilemma. I'm okay with this slowing down. Because all of a sudden, it'll go fast forwarding. Who be here? So, this is the infirmary, huh?
シグマも来たのね。何
Alice?
そのゴキブリでも見つけたみたいな顔。まだ怒ってるの？
Of course. I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks
し
to
ょう
you.
がないじゃない。確実に脱出するためだもん。
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else
そこ
over?
までは言ってないでしょ。私だってあなたたちが確実に協力を選ぶって分かっていれば協力に投票したわよ。
ま、今なら何とでも言えるよな。
何よ。ここから確実に出たいと思うことがそんなに悪い？
Clean my glasses
私
a
は
bit here.
絶対にここから出なくちゃいけないの。やり残したことだってたくさんあるんだか
やり残したことって？
ら。例えばそうね、もっとたくさん綺麗な服を着たいし、もっとたくさん美味しいものも食べたいし、もっとたくさん素敵な恋もしたいし。
Okay.
くだらんな。
なんですって？
お前さんの味方をしてやろうと思ったんじゃが、今の発言を聞いてげんなりじゃよ。
誤解しないでよ。今のはただ勢いに任せて言っただけで、本当はもっと大事なことがあるんだから。
Which is?
殺された父の仇を取ること。
Oh?
それが私のやり。
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on
差し
that?
障り、初対面のあなたたちにベラベラと話すようなことじゃないわ。
What's this face? Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with this, with us being trapped here?
さあ、あなたたちのことはよくわからないわ。でも私がさらわれてきたこととは追って
Meaning?
たのよ。私、父を殺した犯人たちを
追ってた。
捕まえようとしてたって。だからその報復として拉致されてきたって可能性は考えられないこともないわ。
Are you a
そうね、
detective?
当たらずとも遠からずってところか。国家の敵を排除する。なんなのよ、その目は。
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
だから刑事じゃないって言ってるでしょ。
Then what are you?
違うわ。
CIA? Fine. Well, whatever you are, you don't look like
見え
one.
なくていいのよ。むしろ一発で見抜かれたら何かと不都合になる。そういう仕事なんだから。
なあ、四つ葉とはどういう関係？
なんで突然四つ葉の話が出。
だってお前ら知り合いなんだろ？もしかしてその怪しい仕事つながりなんじゃ？
違うわよ。彼女は仕事とは関係ない。ある場所で偶然出会ったただの友達。
Where's
砂漠
somewhere?
のど真ん中。
A desert?
でもこのことは話すと長くなるから。ねえ、そんなことよりもなんで私にばっかり質問するの？こんなのフェアじゃないわ。あなたたちのことも聞かせてもらわないと。まずは天明寺さん、あなたは一体何？
ただの廃品回収
ゼロに心当たりは？
ないな。
クオークとはどんな関係なの？あなたとクオークも
そこまで
どうしても教えたくないって言うなら仕方ないけど。
そうか。ではすまんが、その件についてはアリスだって
No
全て
comment.
を話してくれたわけではないし。
そう、わかったわ。それじゃあ次はあなたの職業。
大抵この話をすると実はサーカスの
A ringleader?
団長？
ああ、50人ほどのキャラバンを率いて各地を転々と巡業して回ってる。もともとは俺のじいさんのじいさんが立ち上げたサーカスなんだが、親父が若くして亡くなっちまったせいで俺が5代目の団長として後を継ぐことになったんだ。親父は空中ブランコ乗りでな、それまで誰もやったことのなかった4回転に挑戦し、失敗して真っ逆さまに落ちちまったんだよ。
What a backstory.
若くしてとは言ったが、その時にはもうすでに年がいもなくってやつだな。若い者には負けてられんとか言って無茶するから、あんなことに。
そう、あなたもお父さんを。
あ、
What a backstory, Dio.
なんだか
Where did that come from?
とにかく俺もゼロに心当たりはないよ。さらわれたのは千秋楽を終えて夜の街に繰り出した時のベロンベロンに酔っ払って寝床であるキャンピングカーに戻る。そこでいきなり何者かに襲われて黒いバンの中へと引きずり込まれたんだ。で、その直後に白い煙を吸わされて気がついたら例の箱 AB ルームの中だったってわけさ。さ、俺の話は
And
もう
this is
十
the
分
route where he didn't kill the old lady.
最後はシグマだな。お前は一体何者なの？
So, you guys, the first time we met, don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
ドクターか何か？
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet. This man is shooting for a PhD, and he does the stupidest possible things. Okay.
苦労してるのね。
Yeah, I guess I have.
今回の件について何か思い当た
Believe me, I thought about it, but I just keep drawing a
じゃあ
blank.
ゼロについて。
No
他の
idea.
メンバーに面識があるやつは？
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know.
一体
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
おいおい、記憶喪失なんてデタラメに決まって。
That's the deal I know.
と 当然だ。
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance, what does she do?
昼は学生、夜はカフェバーで働いてるみたいよ。
What about Quirk? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that
い
funny?
やなんでもない。気にするな。そうじゃな。確かにあの年齢じゃと小学校に通っているのが普通ということになる。
そんなに詳しくは知らないのね、クォークのこと。
まあそういうことになるかの。
What?
ルナのことなら俺が知ってるぜ。さっき医務室を探索した時に聞いたんだ。何でも医療関係の国家資格を持ってるとか。
ナースなの？
あるいはジョイかもしれんぞ。
どっちなのかはわからない。まあ見た目からするとナースの可能性の方が高いと思うが。
残るは一人。私からすると普段は何をしてるの？
シグマ、この何か聞いておらん。
とにかくわからんのだが、ただお前の名前が。
No, nothing in particular. Yeah, she's the real mystery, alright. Honestly, know about as much as you do. So basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I spent hours with Fi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name. And I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
とにかく考えても答えが出る。今はひとまず脱出の。
ああ、そう。
This is the most calmest conversations we've had with everyone and just related to every aspect of everyone here. Literally, just conversations with Clover, Fi, and Luna talking about like, hey, do you guys feel weird? Like your body feels numb in a sense. And then it's like, oh, it's probably from the gas. Or like, you know, it's most likely that the reason some of them feel that way is because they've been traveling through each and every like timeline or whatever, if you want to call it. I don't know how to really clarify that. And then we get to this one where we're actually having a calm conversation with Dio, Temiyoji, and Alice. Like, the fact that these two aren't fighting is crazy to me.
どこに行くつもりなんだ?
Crew quarters. I think I'll head to the crew quarters.
了解だ。また後でな。
Okay. And like Dio's very calm. Like he had a dickish moment for like a second, but still, you know. Like this is also like intriguing in the aspect of like this route is so different because one thing has changed completely, which was the fact that the old lady wasn't there anymore.
このキャビンがある区画って
Yeah, it was. Fi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
例えば
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you? Out of the ordinary.
この本は何
Huh? Oh, that's a book, about cats. Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start, talking like one. It doesn't really mean anything, though.
変な癖だねで猫の本
Oh, well, there's a quantum physics thought experiment, called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks about it. I like how we just accept my fucking tick.
ある装置が組み込まれた箱の中に一匹の猫が閉じ込められている。その猫は生きている状態と死んで確かそんなな
Meowby? I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Fi told
とに
me.
かく何かの手がかりにはなり
Oh,
そう
the
にない
hint.
ね
Bro, I hate this. Is it going to give us any hints then? Well, what about you two? Or you guys? You checked out the lounge with Clover and Temyoji, and Quirk was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. And this is what's
怪
there.
しいといえばこの建まそのことはラウンジで気になったのは月食をモチーフに
Lunar eclipse.
どうやら2028年部屋にはそのことに関連した
Isn't that this New Year's
そうの
Eve?
ようですね 私は記憶を失っているので日付はわからないのですが、四葉さんがそうおっしゃっていたので。
The 31st, huh? I'd been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. I said lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse, lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
クオーク君、探索してる間に。
あるよ、一つだけ。
What was it?
リオさんやルナさんから。わかった。それじゃあ教え、これを見て。
Quark reached out to his pocket and pulled out the appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Oh, the Radical 6. Yeah, we know what this is. Is this for real? Is this for real? Aw, man, I miss Persona 5. I really hope I do another playthrough of Persona 5. Honestly, yeah, we could do... I want to do a Persona 3, Persona 4, and Persona 5 playthrough again. But it would mostly be... Persona... obviously, it's going to be Persona 3 Reload, Persona 5 Revival, Persona 4 Revival, my bad. Persona 5 Royal, then. Because we did the original one, not the Royal version. If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds a little pretty big. There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've heard of the term Radical 6. Was that true, though? Was it really the first time I heard it? I couldn't shake the feeling that I heard Radical 6 somewhere before, but where and why? Can we talk about the Clover route that everyone ends up dying and it's like... What the fuck? And it's Clover's route. If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Alright. Clover's voice shattered the silence.
ねえ、みんな、一緒に。
何か。
そう、見つかったの。何が？とんでもないものが。
Horrible.
ああ、もういいから早く見ればすぐには。
Where is
この
it?
すぐ隣のキャビンの2号室だよ。
Clover was first in the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quirk. She says nothing, she did nothing and just pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. A bomb. Ah. What the hell is this? Bomb. No, no way. Ah.
ありがとう。シグマ。
We haven't been to that route yet. I love this weird explosion thing that happens here. I don't know why. Of course, it was the same bomb I seen in my vision. Then it had been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
他のみんなはルナがそろそろ来るんじゃないかな。
Literally, the three of us were having a full conversation. None of us did it.
ほらね。
どこだ？爆弾とやら。
Dio just activates it. He activates it and to activate immediately. No sooner has she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
ここです。このベッド。
I have the password. For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicion suddenly reawakened. It was Fly who finally broke the silence.
見たところ、どういう遠隔操作で起爆させる仕組みか。
ええ、そう。何者かがリモコンのスイッチを押せば爆発する。逆に言うと、それが押されない限りは安全ってことになるわ。
Who was the first person to find it?
私とルナ2人でこの部屋を調べてたと。
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
いろいろと引っかき回してみたんだけど、それで私と四つ葉。
ああ、確か私はもう少しラウンジを調べてみたかったから。するとあの後で2人は
そうです。
どうして爆弾だと分かった？
そんなの見れば一目瞭然だ。
なぜ？
なぜってそれは
四つ葉。
Ugh. Clover's eyes won and she clapped her hands over her mouth.
とにかく そこ私が保証する。
どうしてわかる？
わかるから。
さっきもリモコンのスイッチの件についてなぜそんなことを。
とりあえず仕事柄し、
どんな仕事だよ。
それは
言えないってなんだ。隠し事をするような状況じゃ。
いいからおね、私のこと信じて。繰り返しになるけど、
How do I trust you when you betrayed me, you bitch?
それもその辺に転が半物質。
I just come out of nowhere like that. Sigma just at her.
それはもし
Sigma just becomes the most pettiest person right here and now.
を利用した爆弾のこと。
よく知ってるわね。その通りよ。
ねえ推奨
あら、あなたが知らないとは意外ね。
どうして？
だってあなたの名前、クォークが何なのかぐらいは知ってるんでしょ。
それだったら物質を構成する最小の単位素粒子。でもそれ以外のことはな。
そうだったら天明寺さん、
わし
クォークのことを知ってたぐらいだから。
簡単な言葉で説明するのはい
では
頼む。
Why not in turn to quirk?
まずこの世界には素粒子とは全く逆の性質を持った反粒子というものが存在する。例えば電子はマイナスの電荷を持った素粒子だが、これが通常の電子にとっての反粒子ということになるんだ。
Positron,
他にも
electron,
陽子に対しては反陽子、
proton,
中性子に対しては暗物質とはところで反物質は通常の物質と衝突すると消えてしまうという、これが追消滅と呼ばれる現象で、この時消失した質、この時に発生する膨大なエネルギー。
ごめん、やっぱりよくわからない。
ではこの世界には女性と男性という全く逆の性質を、この2つが結合すると、量子論の世界では女性と男性は結合した瞬間にこの世から消えてしまうんだよ。それぞれ全く逆の性質を持った者同士だから、プラスとマイナスで打ち消し合って存在がゼロになってしまうんだ。これが追消だが、その代わりに
わかった、赤ちゃんが
そういうことだ。その赤ちゃんこそが追消滅によって生じた物質ではないが膨大なポテンシャルを秘めている。
ずいぶんと乱暴な説明ね。
だが分かりやすくなっただろう。
とはいえ赤ん坊の例えだけじゃこいつがどれほどヤバいし、だいたいどれぐらいになるんだ、爆発の規模は。
それだったらアインシュタインが発見した追消滅によって失われた質量、それがそっくりそのまま
反物質と物質合わせた質量に光の速さの2乗。
They're going into an explanation now. I'm like, do I really need to know this?
例えば仮に反物質のすると、当然それに対応する通常の物質の量も
合わせて 700mg か。
そうね。その全てが追消滅反応を起こした場合、生み出されるエネルギーの値はざっと63
What?
ジュールに。
Joules? What is this? 60 trillion
ちょうど
joules?
広島に投下された原爆のエネルギー。
お
Jesus.
い冗談だろ。たったの350
Mentioning the big bomb out
広島
here.
に匹敵するってのか。
正確に言うと反物質と物質を合わせ、
どっちだって同じ。1グラムを切ってることに変わりはない。
でも安心して、ここにある爆弾が私の知っているもの。おそらくこの中に装填された反物質、反水素原子の量は25
マイクログラムですか。さっきの計算式に当てはめると発生するエネルギーの量は。
Y'all are mentioning things that I don't even know what you're talking about. What the fuck is joules?
それって
Or
具体
joulus?
的に言うと
1トンの TNT 火薬。
1トン。
そう、1トン。
お
Proximate.
いおい、それのどこが安心できるって言うんだ。10階建てのビルを丸ごと吹っ飛ばすのに。
でも原子爆弾よりははるかにマシでしょ。この建物の全体像はまだわからないんだし、できるだけ遠くへ逃げれば生きな。
いや、この爆弾が一つだけとは限らないのではありません。
どういうこと？
もう一度爆弾を03と記されているでしょ
Yeah, you're
う。
right.
もしもこれが
Then there could be a number 2 bomb and a number 1 bomb out there.
さらに最悪の場合は04以上がどこかにある可能性。
Dio.
とにかく取り外してと。
Dio stepped forward and reached for the bomb.
ダメ、触らないで。
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
一体何考えて死にたいの？これは誰かが仕掛けた爆弾なのよ。無理に外そうとすれば爆発するに決まってるじゃない。
じゃあどうすりゃいいんだよ。
とりあえずこのままにしておくしかないわね。起爆装置を不能にする手段が見つかるまでは。
こんな物騒なもんを放置したままゲームを続けるっていうのか。
仕方ないでしょ。
その
あるわ、一つだけ。
では教えてくれ。どうすれば起爆装置？
緊急解除用のパスワードがあるはず。それを入力すれば装置の機能を停止できる。
So we just need to get this password. But there's no keyboard or anything
も
on
う
the
一度
bomb.
よく見ても。ほら、この部分にコネクタがついて、ここに専用の端末を接続するのよ。そうすればそこからパスワードがに。
Ah. Which I have.
それにしても誰かはわからない。でもいつかはわかる。私と
Oh,
シ
yeah.
グマでこの2号室を調べたとき、だから仕掛けられたのはその後ってことになるわ。
After we left, when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
それはどうかな。 AB ゲームを終えてからその直前なら。
What do you mean?
ああ、そっか。シグマさんは知らないんだね。僕ら8人は3つの部屋に分かれる前に、その時にはまだみんなバラバラに行動して。
そうじゃ。確かにあの時ならば誰でもこの部屋を訪れる。他のみんなに隠れて。
そういえばあの時シグマ何してたの？
Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. I am now a suspect. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you? Not out loud, you didn't. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know anything about the bomb.
何も知らない。だがお前 AB ルームの中で爆弾が炸裂するし。
That was just I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Temayoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here and they set it up.
ないな。
Why?
そんな異分子が紛れ込んでいるとし、そしてゼロが気づいているとするなら、ゲームの進行を妨げるような。なんだ。
そのゼロっていうのは
もちろんだ。
なんだかこれからは AI の方のゼロのことをゼロウサギと、それを操っている本当のゼロのことを。
わかった。いいだろう。とにかくいずれゼロウサギだろうとゼロボスだろうと、奴らが10番目の招かれざる。
But what if the 10% is Zero Senior? Why not?
本当のゼロボスは私たちの中にいるって。
Bai and Clover were right. There wouldn't be the 10th guest, and Zero Senior was without a doubt one of us. But if that was the case, then who could Zero Senior have planted? But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice, Dio, Luna, Kay, Clover, Temayoji, Bai, and that, or it seemed insane, but could have been Quirk. He just named everyone. No, why would Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble of setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No. It didn't fit at all, but if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior. What is it? There you go. Ah, shit. Is this for real?
CD の第一扉。
急いで移動し。
ああ、爆弾の犯人探し。
Alright, we're getting to the split pathing right now. Or maybe it's a single pathing, because I just realized it's kind of going one straight route here. Beam boom. And then we could call it a stream here. 2 hours. It actually went longer than I thought, so it's not that much of a short stream. Shorter than 3, but still. Beam, beam.
カラードドアが開放されました。
Yeah, we're being forced to go on a singular path right here.
カラードドア。
第一扉が開
早く誰がどこ
So our options this time are,
前と同じように考えられうる
okay. Violate out our options. Option A, Luna and I pair up with Clover, Tamioji and Dio, Magenta, with Alice for Fire Quirk. Option B, Luna and I with Fi, Magenta with Clover, Alice, okay. I'm just trying to see. Luna and I, yellow. This makes no sense to me. How does these two become red, these two become blue, and these two become green? Like, that didn't make sense to me. I get it when they make white, when they were mixing with other people, but yeah, it's just like, what? We'll get to that later, though. Okay, how are we going to do this? Most what? Oh, so that would be me, you, and Tamayoji.
そんな理由な
Well, then what would you
平等
suggest?
に多数決で
A vote. So we all just, like, raise our hands for the option we want?
アリスお前は
パターン C シグマとルナのペアと組みたいな
Sigma and Luna. Tough, pick something else.
嫌われちゃったわねルナも同意見ってことでいいのあそう
私はアリス四葉さんとは1回目でペアだったので、他クオーク君はどうですか？
僕もそれでいいよ。
これで私を含めてパターン C にサイン他の人はどう
私もアリスと同じように
Option B then. I'd like to go with Fi. I'd like to go with Fi. You go with Luna.
はい、構いません。
するとパターン B。
俺はパターン A を
You want to pair with Alice. You're a strange duck.
天明じゃどうだ
わしも。
カラードド
So 2 votes for A, 3 votes for B and C. Clover's vote doesn't decide this thing. We're gonna have to figure something
ヨ
else
ツはど
out.
れがいいの
私はクオークは第1ラウンドで協力を選んでるし。
これで決まりね
Okay, option C was had 1 with 4 votes. We were almost out of time, and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. I was going to have to go with the majority.
カラード9 8
Who do we end up with? With Clover, right? Not Clover. Alice.
扉が行きましょう
Come on, Luna, hurry up. We've gotta get to the blue door.
わかりました。
Perfect. That's a good cliffhanger to end up on. Luna, Alice, and I dashed towards the blue door to bring them into their doors. Clover, Quirk, and Kay ended up in the red door. Fi, Dio, and Tamiyoji had gone to the green door.
1
Okay.
0カラード
You know what's interesting? You know how, like, they're all deciding last second, like, just to, like, make a decision? It's just like the Midnight Crew in a nutshell. We always have this problem with deciding things last fucking second, and I'm just like, it's making me make sense now for, like, certain situations. Do we get the garden now?
行き止まりってこと
Well, there's a weird lever thing over
シグ
here.
マさ
How about you try
何
pulling
よ
it?
そのまださっきの AB ゲームのこと
Yes!
ちょっとこれからはみんなで協力して。
Ah,
仕方があり、とりあえずいいですね。
どうぞ好きにして
see if I care is crazy. I wonder if it reacts to who's opening the door, because that would be why there's a scanner there, because it scans whose watch it is.
でも他の扉はど？
とにかく
Interesting. So we got the garden now. Fire. We get to finally do this room. I saw this room like first route, and then we never got it for like the longest time. What is this place? Don't tell me we somehow managed to get outside.
ほら見て、ドーム型の天井。
Yeah, I remember the door said bee garden or something. What's a bee garden? まあ、
なんだかここだけ別世界って感じね。
bio garden? Or something, I don't know. Bio would be bad, so never mind, no.
でもこれだけ広いとなると探索するのは骨が折れそうね。
This must be the exit. Man trying to go for a PhD, by the way. Tries to open a locked door. The lock is to the right. It's locked.
そうね。
Well, let's get to it then. This man is going for a PhD. Just can't read, apparently. Anyways. Good calling point, though. We finally got to, like, a garden-esque the garden, pretty much, from, like, the first route that we discovered. And then, quote-unquote, I cheated. I did technically look up the answer to the computer password so that way I could go straight down. Because it gives you the option to, like, put the password in and, like, continue off of that. But to go back and then do that later, it's like, yeah. I just said, fuck it, we'll just go straight right now. And there were some mystery things here, but over time, we have been unlocking a lot of shit. I'm assuming we're going to have a conversation with Luna here where it ties into the first route that we had a long time ago. But this is a good calling point. I think literally here, yeah, Luna's first path was this one. We're going to call it here. Next week, we'll continue this. Hopefully, your boy wakes up early that time and plays a little bit longer. I only played 2 hours about today. It has like 4 more minutes to go into 2 hours. But tomorrow we have the Samana Files. I really do hope I at least wake up early enough to at least do a longer stream tomorrow, so that way we can maybe see if that's the finale or not. Maybe it'll be 2 parts. We'll see. And then Saturday we have Fantasy Mon, and I don't know if that would be the final stream. I only said that because we have the last gym. Then once we get that last gym's badge, we'll have all 16 badges. There's 3 areas I can go to with 16 badges. Might be a 4th if I could go to the mountain area right away, which was Mount Silver. So it might be 4 areas we can actually kind of like traverse through. And then we have the Elite Sid. So I don't know if that'll be a 2-parter or, you know, I'll just fucking be like, fuck it, we'll just get everything out of the way this stream and all that shit. But yeah, this is definitely a good calling point. Interesting how everything ended up in this part, especially with the betrayal from Alice, and as well as like how everyone is acting a little bit different from other routes. Like Dio's actually didn't betray to Luna, which I was like, okay, or you know, Quark or Dio, whichever one of the two decided upon it. The old lady is still alive somehow. I don't know how that works. Sigma is getting a lot of memories from his other timelines. Phi is being Phi. Alice is being a righteous bitch, but whatever. It's just this route. Other routes she's kind of okay. Maybe she'll turn around after this. Temioji is very calm in like situations overall. You know what? He didn't discover the murder either. So this would explain his attitude being more calmer in conversations. Oh, we also discovered the bomb, which I do have the password to, is on this other piece of paper I had, which is good. But yeah, oh, I don't have space for it. You know what? Then it'll just be this page or this side. Tomorrow we have the Samana Files, so we have that. Okay. But yeah, there's a lot of shit that's still kind of open-ended that we have to like really work around. But hopefully it'll be fine. Hopefully it will go fine. I know this is like a short stream compared to my other 3-hour streams or 3:30s, you know what I mean. But hopefully you enjoyed YouTube. I am gonna call it here for all of this. Anyone on Twitch, lurking, vibing, chilling, all that stuff, who just dropped by, all that stuff, I much appreciate any type of support you guys give me on Twitch. YouTube, if you watch all the way to the end of this. I much appreciate it. I know this is a shorter stream for the Zero Escape series, but I hope you are enjoying my reactions to certain things now. I'm gonna call it here, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for the Isomina Files. Bye. Jeanne.